Good morning, everyone. It is, what is it today? April 12th, 2019. Man, the year is flying by. These months have just, in a blink of an eye, we're just gone, right? So, this is a kind of a random type video. I figure you probably get enough of seeing my face on the screen and maybe a change is nice. So here I am, talking to you guys, voicing over one of my missions on Special Ops on Modern Warfare. I like that game a lot. So I have a video processing now where I talked about all the different things that show our civilization is collapsing. And it's a lot of things. And by the way, it took me about 25 minutes, 30 minutes to write down what I thought of. And if I would have sat there, for a much longer period of time, I'm sure I would have filled the whole entire legal pad. So there's a lot more things than even I listed going on that really shows the direction we're going and how quickly it's happening. So, what are your plans? Have you ever been involved in violence, or have you ever been a victim of violence? Well, I have to confess that I've been on both sides of it. And I'm pretty good at it. I'm pretty good at violence. I'm not the best. I'm not some macho man. I'm not, some big 200-pound dude. But I'm pretty good at violence, specifically using firearms. Okay? If I were to fight a larger person, I would probably win most of the time, simply because I'm faster. But if I were to fight someone my own size, I think I would have quite a bit of a problem. Just being honest. Now, I don't have a glass jaw. If you hit me in the face, I don't instantly, drop. It takes quite a bit to get me on the ground. But if you have ever been involved with violence, and if you've ever been the receiver of it, you know that if it's bad enough, it's very, very traumatic. And you live with it the rest of your life. The flashbacks never go away. Okay? And that's the bitch about being the person who survives. Especially if you're in a situation where, you have two decent people taking each other out because they perceive the other as being a threat, right? When you know the person's probably not a bad person, it's gonna scar you more than it would if, say, you knew that you were killing a child molester. And you really should pick your battles based on that idea. Now, I've never hurt another person that was innocent. And what I mean by innocent is, they didn't do anything to me, and they lived a good lifestyle. Not innocent are people, thuggy kind of people. The tatted up people that, that are shooting heroin or maybe snorting meth, selling crack, these kind of people. All right, so we have a little bit of a definition of what my opinion of innocent and not innocent. If you find a child molester after shit hits the fan, you should have no doubt in your mind that this person needs to be gone, and you should take care of that. But if you come across somebody that you don't get that sick feeling in your stomach from, you know what I'm talking about, because we've all been around these people. If you don't get that feeling that these people are a threat, you should probably try to, at minimum, talk your way out. You know, say, hey, you know, I know you're not a bad person. I'm not a bad person either. I don't want to kill you, dude. Right? But I will if I have to. I will kill you if I have to kill you. And I'm hoping through conversation that does not have to take place. And you might be surprised as to, you know, the outcome. The outcome may end up being very good. You may end up joining forces, all because you took a minute to think with some clarity. You should avoid killing innocent people at all costs. Unfortunately, our police in the United States don't take this position. They somehow got the idea that the ends justifies the means. When you're talking about killing innocent children, then you know, you're wrong. You're dead fucking wrong. They're wrong for that for so many reasons. For one, the biggest reason why is because if they have a conscience, they got to know what they're doing or what they've done is a terrible, terrible thing. Number two, when you kill somebody, you really, really need to think about why you're killing them. Seriously, if a person's not a threat to you, and you people know how much I dislike others, if the person's not a threat to you, you should use your conscience and really listen to it, because you can save yourself a lot of flashbacks and heartache and tears, honestly. Because when you kill somebody who's innocent, you don't think for a minute, if you don't think for a minute that that's not going to affect you, man, you got another thing coming. And just look at the number of soldiers who come back and commit suicide. You and realize that not all of them are going to kill themselves for that reason, but a lot of them do, because the horrific shit that they're ordered to do to innocent people. Now, I want shit to hit the fan more than anyone else on this planet, I think. For a handful of reasons. But the major reason is because of the governmental violence that is dished out upon the citizens of our country and this world. That is my number one reason. My number two reason, I think, I'm not really sure, but about my number two, but I think it would be, aside from the government, it would be all of the fucking assholes out there in our country, all the perverts, all of the just all around fucking scum that are only out for themselves and don't give a shit about anything or anyone else. Okay? And I look around and see the all of the trash, all of the decay. And what I mean by that is the empty stores and the homeless people. And I can't help but want it to end. I can't help it. And if it ends in the right way, there will be a lot of resources left to the survivors. And some preppers would call it immoral to utilize those resources because they once belonged to somebody else, okay? But make no mistake about it, there is nothing wrong with using the resources dead people have left behind. So you might want to keep that in mind when that day comes. And it's coming quickly. Very quickly, and there's nothing in this world that will stop it. Nothing. Donald Trump's not going to stop it. He's going to exacerbate it. Congress, Senate, police, none of them can stop our day of reckoning. Are you ready? Are you ready to deal with the people that have been waiting just like me? I've been waiting, not for the same reason. I've been waiting for the day so that they can go out and have their way with whomever they come across. So they can rape any woman they wish. So they can molest any child they want. There are a lot. And these people are the people that must be dealt with first and foremost. We can't go after the politicians having these people preying on our children and families. They have to be dealt with before we deal with the politicians, in my personal opinion, after giving it some long thought. Now, I often talk with a handful of people over at Discord. We discuss these things. So if you like to have conversations like that, if you want to talk to me, you are more than welcome to come over and hit me up on Discord. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not always at my computer, so I might not get your messages right away. So when shit hits the fan, the overall point I'm trying to make here, I guess, in this video, is when shit hits the fan, please listen to your conscience when dealing with people. Listen to it, because you don't want to be a person that that has flashbacks and shit on a regular basis. It's a very painful thing, and is very disruptive in all aspects of life. I know, because I get them. Anyway, I thought I'd just have a chat with y'all. And I know, probably heard it all before, right? But then again, maybe not. I hope y'all have a good day nonetheless. Kill the state before the state kills you.